We love you and care for you. Once upon a time, people used to have snake and ladder in yard and damn it no. You understand me I say? And draft. Yeah, your family can lock up in a house and play like a draft. And like a damn it no. When me a little youth and light gone, when we live a country, Lindsay me come from, country me come from, so what, I don't care. When me a little youth and light gone, and hurricane and then sit there come, you know what we used to do as family? Everybody tear out one book leaf and we draw some line on the paper. And we write boy, girl, animal, place, thing, TV show, food. And we play ABC fast or slow. You can't do them sitting there. Then sitting there and play again. You can't play a little game with your family. Eh? You and your family, you can't enjoy yourself within your family and build yourself as a little family unit. 90% of our tenement yard on living. This is the time when the world is supposed to come together. If everybody not have food, everybody put $100. Everybody put $100 and run a boat. Cook some chicken back and some dumpling and cook whole heap of rice. And some seasoning with some saltfish or some macaroni and bully beef or frankfurter and baked bean or something. Everybody cook and eat and run some joke in the yard. In the safety and the confines of phone yard. God bless you, so no roof no blow off. God bless you, so no place no flood out. I want to get the blessings of God for that not happen. A category 5 hurricane past Jamaica. And you know wash way. And your place no flood out. And you still have your furniture them. And you choose to put yourself at unnecessary risk. If you go out the door, go frolic in a sewage water. That are the most constructive thing you could do with your time. If you go frolic in a sewage water and run up and down and go talk about you now and go in and cuss the hurricane, that is very insensitive when half of the country is underwater, when half of the country is homeless, when half of the country is shelterless. And then wanna make people they are foreign. I go watch video and talk about one thing about Jamaican people, them so unbothered. The whole world concerned about Jamaican don't their party. Who a party? Somewhere out there first, right? And from the hurricane start, me have heartburn. From the hurricane start, me have heartburn. Every walk, me feel sick. Me have beer milk, me have to drink. Beer milk, me have to drink. Indigestion. I don't normally have indigestion. Anxiety kill me over here. Me stress out. Me can't barely sleep. Every 30 minutes me sleep. Every 40 minutes me sleep. Me a name down the whole place. Cause me stress out. Every turn, me have to name sitting. See the people think I lie me I tell. Me have coffee I drink. About 4 times I mix coffee from morning. And milk. About 4 times I drink coffee from morning. Me stress out. Me stress out. I mean I want good, comfortable house. And if nothing happen to me house, be 100% sure say me can fix it. And me stress out. And we don't even, and me have health care, me have health insurance if nothing happen to me. And me stress out, and we don't even have a bread. Don't even have a bread, don't have a care. That time I tell you, say, ignorance is such bliss. Ignorance is such bliss. You see, when you don't know something and you just don't care. It's like when you're not in a sense, life is so much easier and so much nicer. When you're not in a sense, brother. When you're an idiot, life is so, you have such less stress. When he's an idiot. I swear to God, brother. Somebody say every minute, yo dog, I swear to God, I never pray so much in my life. I never pray so much in my life. Some blow up breeze on my ear blow down here. Remember Kingston me there, you know? Where them say Kingston feel it the least, you know? And me there, so and me hear some blow up breeze a blow. Cause ski me living at so my house they near to the next house. So you see when the breeze pass through the passage, bumbo clot, it sound like a duppy. It sound like a duppy a come for me in here. Me stress out, bro. Me a dog, me a tell you. And then before the light pop off on my roof, every minute the light does a set so and a flicker like pepper light in my house, bro. Dog, the more me think about it, and the more me look at it and say, Jaja, we in for a beat now to another day. See, mama say she overseas and she stressed because you have family out here and you know say you have my manager live Trelawny. Like right before you reach a farm, the left turn up there in a nice big decent house, and she sent me a video. She said me when the thing I go on, she said, so I put up the video and I do the little able boss challenge. When I eat, she said, Triple. Nobody with the eat and yamin. Calm down, bro. You work for yourself. Just ease off for somebody eating. Just focus, make some content, and she make the message and send me. You see Wendy? She said the hurricane I reach a change direction, it a come down mobile side. She message me and said, yo bro, pray for we down here. Zine, and me say, alright. She sent me a message this morning with a video. Our neighbor roof. You know, like anytime you pull one tinner sausage, I saw the roof, that's a peel off. And from that, me a message her, I can't get her. Me a call her, I can't get her. From me, open back me eye and say me a call her. Right now, me stress out, me fresh. Not because me and her have a professional relationship. As somebody me care about her family, her husband, her daughter, her mother, everything. I know everybody in her family, and I really and truly care about her. And me a try to call, and me can't get nothing. Nothing me can't hear from her down there. Me message she, me call her husband, me call her mother-in-law. Me can't get nothing. I can't get nobody down there. And I am so worried because that's from about 12:30. She messaged me and showed me the video there. Say her neighbor roof a peel off. And me don't know if her roof alright. I don't know if she alright and them something there. Me have people in a mobile when me a message them a one tick alone. Me have people from Ochi when me a message when I just one tick alone. Cause me have friends all about. Some promoter we deal with me good up in a Clarkstown in a Trelawny, me a message them, me can't. Me have some people from down a Black River we deal with me good, me message them, me can't hear from them. It's stressing. Me sit down here and say, yes, me comfortable, yes, me good, but it's fucking stressing. And then I think and say, what else me could have do? I have so much space, so I could have call them and tell them, say, yo, forward that town. All if I fling some mattress on the ground and some blow up bed and we just set some bounce it. I could have do that and I say, yo, bum buckler. Because of my own personal, I'm not even going to call it selfishness because I'm not selfish because I never even think about that now in a high. Because them say, you see, hindsight is 2020. When you look back at things and look back at what you could have done, you always can see the better way because you look back on things. But I never did that think about it in other light than at all. And you may think back on them because I say on the forward, I can accommodate more than 4, 10, 12, 20. I can accommodate 20 people in my house comfortable. And everybody have them own space. You understand me I say? But me never do it. Like when I look on it, I say them people are my friend, them people are come like family to me. I could have assist and then I look at like them thing they arrive my mind, I can't even sleep, I can't even I just name down in place, bro. Because me did that say, oh, why Kingston will get thumped. Kingston alone, me did that worry about and say Kingston alone I go get thumped. And then me I say Kingston sent me here because that was the trajectory. Because I say rain I go fall everywhere else and you know farmland, Kingston I really get the beating. And everybody did fear at Kingston. So probably that's why I never did that. I don't even know what the mindset was, what the thought process was, but the offer was not made. And now in hindsight, I look and I say, I could have done more, I could have done better. Now when I say, so I message the people them, and I one tick alone I go through. One tick alone I go through on the phone them. It's stressing, bro. It really stressing for you. And then, when I go up on internet, and then I scroll, and then I see the blatant stupidity. The blatant stupidity. When I see people are post online, the blatant stupidity. People are talking about how the hurricane man-made. And 100 wholeness make the hurricane like one another. But one another sense. How 100 wholeness will make a hurricane? Me a PMP. Zane, me don't want to flex like say. This is not no political nothing. Me just a bit, I just common sense me a look. Because everybody knows say me a PMP. But how can you, in your rightful mind, think that Andrew Holness has the ability to create a hurricane. If Andrew Holness did have the powers to create a hurricane, Andrew Holness would be the richest man in the world. Jeff Bezos, what idiot who own Tesla name again? Where my boy who own Tesla name again? What the brother who own Tesla name again? I can't remember his name. Elon Musk. Elon Musk, you feel like Elon Musk could have more money than Andrew. If Andrew Holness did have the power to make a hurricane, Andrew Holness would be the richest man in the world. Think about what I talk about. Think about what I talk about. Me see people are circulate one video where the people them in Florida, one university in Florida that got government grants. Zin, we have government grants. Created a simulation, a 75 foot by 10 foot. 75 foot by 10 foot. Boat to simulate hurricane conditions. And people are circulating this say about, oh, I saw them make the hurricane. Are you fucking stupid? That's what I tell you, say. People, may I beg you, please ensure say you keep your pitney them in a school. Ensure that you keep your children in school. Every money we have, please invest in your pitney them education. We cannot afford to have any more stupid. The fuck up part about it are the dunces people them are breed the most, you know. The dunces people them have the most pitney. And you see when duns carry duns come, you breed more duns. And when more duns come, the stupidity it permeates into the environment. Too much stupid people are here. You know what it means to simulate. Maybe say so. Yo, we are going to go Google here now. Since I want to there, I want to listen. Maybe go Google. And we are going to ask, we are going to work. What is that? People them say, oh, I build it for build hurricane. Fine? Alright, good. Una say that. Me I go work with one I say. Me I go work with one and say them build it. Bumbuckler internet. Come work with me now, man. Define the term simulate. Why this I show me Amazon? Define the term simulate. I want to go on with that phone here. Should I go out in the rain with it a while ago, it freak itself, you know. Dirty Android, don't do me this. Define the term simulate. Alright. Simulate. To imitate the appearance of our character. To imitate the appearance or characters of. That is what it means to simulate. It was impossible to force a smile to simulate pleasure. Produce. Future population changes were simulated by. Alright. So here we are going now, bro. They created a model 75 foot long by 25 foot wide. What is 75 feet? For the persons who have any idea of what 75 feet is, all right. The normal Mark X, Mark X is 10 feet long. So call it 7.5 Mark X's park tail to tail. Okay? By 10 foot. The average Mark X is 5 foot wide. So call it, say, you have 20 Mark X, 2 park side and side up to 10, and then 10.5. That is what? That is what? So we are working it, because since as on done, we're going to work in increments of Mark X's. We're going to use Mark X as the constant. Since as I know the length of it. So we have 10 Mark X line up back to back. 7 Mark X line up back to back, side and side, for 75 foot. You understand me I say? That is 15 Mark X, car 7.5 go, 7.5 go. That is the size of it. The cost of that one model for them build one 75-foot by 10-foot model for mimic hurricane conditions, to mimic hurricane conditions, was 400 million US dollars. 400 million US dollars. 400 million US dollars. That is the size, that is less than the size of, a ski mouse. The land we get for a ski mouse, that is less than the land. That are like half of the size there. Of the land we get for a ski mouse. Half are 1/3 of the land we get for a ski mouse. 400 million US dollar for them create a model for do that. Imagine the size of Jamaica if they were supposed to create a storm for be the size of Jamaica. What size or how much would it cost? How much would it cost if it cost $400 million? Zane, to create a hurricane the size of a ski mouse. 400 million US dollars. Zane, to create a hurricane the size of a ski mouse. Somebody say Jamaica 144 square miles. How much you feel like it would have cost? How much trillions, not billions, how much trillions of US dollar you think it would have cost to create a hurricane the size of Melissa? Make we talk facts. Make we use we little tubes of common sense we have left. How much money would that cost? And if make we hypothetically say, Andrew Wellness have some friend we can give you one, we can borrow one hurricane for. Why he would have borrow 300 or 400 or 500 trillion dollar for build a hurricane when him could have just borrow $1 billion and keep that for himself? It would work out better for him just take a 1 billion and go sit down with it. How much money? This come like you go say, all right, here we go on. Me I go buy one house for $10 million. So that when me sell it back, me I go sell it back for $1,000. Or you go pay back the people where you borrow money from to buy a house. Or you go make a profit out of it. Does it make any sense? Varo said them print the money. Varo, print the money where? Print the money where? You think, may I ask you a question? Because this is how stupid people are now. Do you believe that when somebody is going to pay somebody $1 billion or $100 million, do you believe that these persons take the money in cash printed and give somebody say, oh, it costs $100 million. Here is $100 million cash. Do you think people conduct business like that? To pay somebody $100 million US dollars in cash? You talk about people that go print the money. Print it where? Where does the money come from when you print that much money? How do you ever see? Have you ever seen $1 million US dollars in cash before? Think about what $1 billion US dollars in cash would look like. How much would it weigh? How many vehicles would you need to carry that money to give to somebody in cash to pay for something like that? So if I make us say you have the digital currency. If you have the digital currency and you're gonna pay, you're gonna transfer $1 trillion US dollars in cash for Jamaica. When you feel like Jamaica worth, does anybody here actually believe that Jamaica is worth $1 trillion? Does anybody think how much you feel like Jamaica worth? What do you feel like is the net worth of Jamaica? You feel like Jamaica worth $1 trillion? And by my rough estimations or my rough calculation, if they were supposed to purchase or they were supposed to scale up the machine, because the machine where them create at the University of Florida to simulate hurricane conditions, it cost them $400 million to create a 75 foot by 10 foot machine. If they were supposed to build it to scale to make it the size of even Jamaica, which is smaller than Melissa, we are look on about $400 trillion by a rough estimate. More than likely or more than that. So even if somebody does say Jamaica were $36 trillion, that I want to say Jamaica. So even if Jamaica were $36 trillion, it would make sense to spend $400 trillion to get something where value $36 trillion. That means that you would waste $363 trillion. You would waste. You would be indebted $363 trillion. I don't say maths, I go fuck up enough on the brain right, so you know. But make it make sense. Stop spreading this stupid propaganda so people build these hurricanes. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Then people are going to talk about, oh, but them have technology when you cloud seeding. What is cloud seeding? What is it used for? How do you cloud seed? How do you cloud seed? There are specific type of clouds that produce rain. Some clouds produce rain, some clouds are just condensation. You understand? What they do, they use clouds that are just condensation and they shoot chemicals into the clouds in chance of that these clouds may produce rain. These are multi-million dollar operations, and these operations, when you cloud seed, you probably get like 3 minutes worth of rain. They do this in places of extreme drought where they have a very cost efficient crops. That's where they do cloud seeding. And ask any, you can do the read, you can Google it yourself. When you cloud seed, you're not get more than 5 minutes worth of rain. You're not getting more than 5 minutes worth of rain. You're not getting more than 5 minutes worth. These are conspiracy theories that come out because you see the internet and TikTok give voice to the voiceless. In a normal society, before we had the internet, you see, when people attack fuckery, they used to talk the fuckery them in front of people that have sense. And when you attack your fucker, people say, shut them out, we don't want to hear that because we have sense. You know what the internet do? You probably there at Kingston attack foolishness. Zin, and we get there at Kingston in a your little community or down a rate town attack foolish. Everybody a rate town, no say you idiot. No say he's a madman. So them run you away because you're a madman, a big fuckery attack. But when you have the internet and you put up your foolishness where you talk, you have one next idiot down a Montego Bay. We hear the foolishness or see the foolishness on your post. And guess what them do? Them say, achoo! And them share about the foolishness. And they have an idiot that sent me or share it back. One idiot at Portland and share it back. And then you have one next idiot as far as Bahamas, USA, Canada, England, and be idiot. So the internet gives voice to stupidity. It gives voice to stupidity. So it's like it creates a community of idiots. And you have a thing where when you look up at them say, one fool make many. One fool make many. Because the truth of the matter is we are in a pandemic of dunceness. An epidemic. There's an epidemic of dunceness. There's an epidemic of stupidity in the world right now. People are drop out of school left, right, and center, and people are going to school and now pay school no mind. So we have more idiots in the world. Idiots are multiplying much faster than people that have sense. There are more idiots that are being created every day. More idiots are being created. And then the problem with the idiot now, Because people have a thing with them say, no. Because when people chat fuckery, you know what them not. Idiot people, you know them dunce people. When them talk foolishness, and you could have convinced them, say, foolish this attack. When them go up on the internet and them say somebody attack the same fucker, them say, see it, and on me one says, I say this money, I say the same thing, and then because them have other people where I believe the fucker with them, I believe, them feel like it justify the fucker with them say is right, because they feel like commonality is confirmation. Once them find commonality in them stupidity, them feel like it is confirmation that their stupidity actually makes sense. So people force themselves to get stuck in communities of stupidity and idiocy. This is why the foolish and the dumbest people, because the stupider you are is the more you focus on the internet, you know. And that's the truth, you know. The stupider you are is the more reliant you are on cheap and stupid entertainment. Think about it. Think about all of the people that will follow. You can know how stupid somebody is or how much they are lacking in intelligence by who they follow on social media. May I tell you, just look on the fan base. Look on the fan base or the comment section under certain creators page and look what them are write underneath it. And you can see, just click them page. And the fuck up part about it, when you click them page, them look like normal functioning human being. But when you look on what them write, and the comments and the captions that them write under them pictures and posts, you can see that these people are dunce. And dunce no mean say you can't read and write. Dunce mean you're not a cognitive ability, and your comprehension level is very, very low. Because anybody will sit down and believe L.A. Lewis. Anybody who sit down and believe L.A. Lewis, say the government build a machine to create a hurricane, you're a fucking dunce and you're a fucking idiot. And I wish that you would block me, just block me and not follow me. Because I don't want to share no followers as people like them. I don't need for obvious. I don't need the followers because I talk to myself over here. Anybody who believe what L.A. Lewis has say the people them a build them star me and follow me. You can type in the comment section and say, go suck your mother big dirty stinking fat boy with teeth crab legs, and then you can just block me. It doesn't matter to me. Me no need una as my followers them. I swear to God. I am pro-intelligence and I am pro-education. Me can't take stupid people. Me can't deal with stupid people, and somehow not hopeless. People are going to say, oh, it's good for you educate them. But no, I waste your time. Because enough people do not want. A lot of persons are enjoy them ignorance, you know. Some people revel in them stupidity, you know. Some people just love for them own stupid. Some people are so comfortable in their stupidity. It makes no sense you try to educate them. It don't make no sense you try to give them the light. Just allow them, and just the time you waste, I try to help them to understand it actually make you stupider. Are more stupid. Me I tell you the truth. And then these acts of stupidity, it's only going to hurt society more. Because me see a screen record where walk and talk put out. And him and LLU step on the phone and LLU encourage the man. If you say you have your vehicle, go in your vehicle and drive around Jamaica and video and show say no stand not there. You are encourage somebody to come out of the comfort of them own, the safety of them own, to take for them vehicle, to drive around Jamaica where there is power outages, light posts down, zinc fence flying, projectiles being hurled by the wind, to drive up and down, just to have him to help to spread ignorance. We in our state right now where we have more cameras in this country than we have people. We have more cameras in this country than we have human beings. Because every single person in a Jamaica have a phone. And every phone have like 1, 2, 3 camera at least. Or 2 camera. Every phone have 2 cameras at least. We have security and surveillance camera on everybody else. We have things that are called Jamaica Eye. So if you want to see what go on in Jamaica, you can just go online and go up on Jamaica Eye, and it is free for you to go and see what is going on anywhere that these cameras are located. You don't need to come out to your yard if you go look what go on. Right now, you can go look and see what go off Flatbridge, impossible. But you can go up on Jamaica Eye right now and see the water run over Flatbridge. It live. And you can drive go Flatbridge. Everywhere in Jamaica, once there's internet access and there are cameras there, you can, and it is a part of the Jamaica Eye system, you can see it. Plus, if you don't want to believe Jamaica Eye, you can go up on TikTok and see the testimonials of persons who are suffering through the storm. Me no live at Black River, and the amount of videos that I have seen about how Black River is decimated. We can see how Black River has been decimated. Every building down there roofless. The whole of the tree them lie down upon them belly. So many farmers are there in shambles because their entire life's work is underwater. So many people are homeless now. Because even if their concrete walls are standing, there is no roof. Mandeville mash up, you know how much some big elevator 2-story house down a Mandeville, the water reach the roof. The entire house is underwater because we are looking with phone and I see them here. We see people, tourists have video in a them hotel where the swimming pool at the hotel, shark in the water, shark when young people in the pool a swim because the water box the shark them in the pool them at the hotel. And una go walk up and down and say, no hurricane at the Jamaica. Some of it is AI. All if AI for true, AI for true. But we have seen videos of the water coming from the sea into the pools and into the resorts. And then we have a little dirty thinking American them we don't have on vacation. We have a little dirty thinking American them we don't have. Don't have secrets and don't have Rio and don't have sandals and don't have S Hotel. We are complain. I talk about the staff them now smile with them. And about the staff them. Sorry. I talk about the staff them now be hospitable, and the staff them now treat them like the last time I was in Jamaica I got better service than the suck your mama. What you do ya in a hurricane? You expect first of all the people them there I take care of uno dirty stinking junker will left uno comfortably yard come here so. And the people them after they take care of uno when them family them there them yard a wash way. And you go talk about the people them now so mild you know. I wanna complain about how hard them give you $5 of food for one meal, and you can't drink. You can't drink as much as you want, and you can't go to the buffet. And when the buffet open, you fling plate off and fight like hooligan and hag. I want war off his staff them. Dirty, nasty germs, you know. You know where the 90% of the yard them left from America come here from, come to Jamaica. Full of rat and roach and bedbug and chink. I don't come to Jamaica going like una somebody. Especially the black one them, cannot even the white one them, the black American them, and them, I see I make the whole of the video them, the majority of the video them. The white people them now make the video because of the black American them. The black American them come and talk about, oh shit, this place is so ghetto and ray and power and there's no activities going on. Waste they spoil my birthday, suck your mama girl. And dirty man. The country under one hurricane and they come and talk about how this is destroying my birthday. Who give a shit about your thinking birthday? Your life is so insignificant. When you go back to foreign, you go right back in your projects and government assistance. We out there so after you suffer and work hard. The people them have left them pick near them yard. If you come take care of una dirty nasty junk or una invalid, una old infidel, una old unscrupulous wretch. Them have to take care of uno. And when they on internet come across the people and say, uno, but 0 out of 10 would not recommend. We don't want you recommend to nobody because everybody where you are recommend are germs. I be a germs that I recommend if you come down here. We don't need phone recommendation. Because one thing about Jamaican, we're resilient. We are going to rebuild the country. And after the country rebuild, we are going to stronger than before. And tourists still are going to come here. Tourists now going to stop coming here. Enough of them dirty stinking junk here. Hungry kill them right now. Them there Jamaica when they go back. Bailiff. Goodly look for them to come repossess them car. Them could have owed 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 month rent. Right now, them could have left them pick the America with them mama. With half back like in family. And 3 pampers. Right now, the picnic could have one pampers. Load no blow. Load. Like country bus early morning and come at town. Load. Pampers. Load. I want to do Jamaica ball. But oh, this is so ghetto. Get to our part on the live. Bitch. Ghetto is where part on the live, bitch. Somebody has said me kind of have to understand. Understand what? If they are not understanding that the country is facing a category 5 hurricane, the workers that have the responsibility to be hospitable to you are away from their families and their children, and they are there working at minimum wage to provide hospitality to you. And just because the person is serving you and not kissing your ass, you're going to curse and go online to disparage or defame the establishment that is trying their best to facilitate your stay in this category 5 hurricane. And you are telling me that I must understand these people when they are not being empathetic to the persons who are providing service to them while their family are suffering? Me not sympathize. I can sympathize with the persons who are there and they are going through these turbulent times and they are making videos and they're asking people to pray for them. I can be, and they didn't expect this. I can sympathize with those persons, but the persons who are going to come and complain about the food not being what it was when they came to Jamaica the last time, or the staff not offering them any entertainment. You want the people to come in your room, come dance for you, and wind up for you, and say irie and cool runnings, and yeah man, in your room, when out of door thunderstorm and beat down the whole place. Come on, man, brother. You say, this is what I like, you know. When I talk about, oh, the customer is alright. This is one time when the customer is not right. Because before you are a customer, you're a human being as well. And it is inhumane for you to not appreciate the sacrifice that these workers are doing to provide a service for you, to make you good while their children and their family are living in limbo. When they are unaware of what is happening with their families. Brother, let me show you something right now, daddy. This way I go on right here, so. I know something when nobody could have predict. I know something when nobody could have. Alright. Daddy Kush said the hotel should have refund them and close, alright? If the hotel give them back their money, this is how I say common sense not really so common, you know. No phone really have no sense, you know. If the hotel refund them money and close, where them a go? Where them a go? Where them a go? Them can't go to the airport kind of plane now left. Where them a go? Them know Jamaica? Somebody say Airbnb. You feel like we have enough Airbnb to facilitate every person in our hotel? The average hotel in Jamaica have 150 rooms. You feel like we have enough Airbnbs in Montego Bay to facilitate all of those people? And if the hotel lock and put out the people them in the middle of a hurricane, when the hurricane gone and the hotel fix back, how is the hurricane, how is the hotel going to attract future visitors? How the hotel are going to attract future, how it going to rebuild its reputation? And even if them put them out, what is going to stop them from suing the hotel? And how is the hotel going to recover from all of those legal fees that are going to accumulate from putting out all of these guests? Me tell you, say, you see, on a mind too small. On not think before you act. That's why Jamaica in the situation we're in right now. On do not think before you act. The average Jamaican does not think. Them very impulsive in them behavior. While me there, so me can cuss the government. You know? Me can cuss the government because the government has a responsibility to do and provide necessary services. Me have to cuss the people them too. Because the same people them put themselves at risk. And when you put yourself at risk, it is the Jamaican government responsibility for alleviate the risk where you put yourself in. So it's a rat race. A rat puss a chasing bumbleclad tail. Because so the government try fix a so no put on yourself in a problem. So the government neglect on put on yourself in a further problem. I want to not make it bad for only on yourself, because the fuck up part about it, 90% of the time when we as Jamaicans fuck up, it does not affect us, but it affects the unsuspected person who did not contribute to the negative impact that you created. Because while I can curse the government and say the government they never clean the gully them when them supposed to be clean, me still can curse the people them say on a blood clot nasty, because regular me a drive and see people just a fling juice through the window, fling buckle through the window, fling paper through the window. No for now the renovation pound of house, I want to get the whole thing, them want to carry them go, just go dump them out in a gully, dump them in a open land, dump them in a trench, dump them in a drain, and when the rain fall, it wash go down in the gully and stuck. Me can blame una too. Una bumbleclad, una sorry about the bad word, una nasty too. We as Jamaican as a society are nasty, and the truth of the matter, I myself can take risk, because there has been time when I've thrown things through my car window too. We have to take part of the blame too. I mean, I take the blame, and I take the responsibility from the government to do the cleaning, because them to be blamed as well. But these are systemic issues that we are facing right now. It's like the chicken. When you hear them talk when I say the chicken them come home for roast. All time people have a saying, we say, and every day the bucket go well. And the same day when the bucket go well, the bottom are going to drop out. And the same day the bucket go well, the bottom are going to drop out. All of these things that we're seeing happening right now as consequences of this hurricane are how devastating it is, how houses are being washed away, how gullies are swelling their banks, how we see that this is all consequences and repercussions of our actions. Not for the house them where bill, I see some video with some house, a slide off a hillside. Pan gully bank. And people are complaining, say, Jesus Christ, the house are mash up. Me can ask you a question. Did you get approval from parish council to build those houses? Did you get approval from parish council to build these houses, these dwellings that you want to build? Did you get approval from parish council, from whichever parish you're in? Did you get the adequate or the necessary approval and permits to build? Because a lot of places in Jamaica, people just build. Me have a land, my uncle and a family land, me just build. My uncle have one house, me add on one room. Me add on one room. Me add on one room. Oh, a hillside, me go build one retaining wall. Did you get an architect a licensed architect or a licensed engineer to actually construct the proper retaining wall to bear or to tell you how deep you need to build your pillars them to anchor it to bedrock. Me see them also wash way. And yes, me sorry for the people. Yes, me sympathize and empathize with them. But when me I look, when the house a wash way, a blood clot soil, a top soil, uno build the house in a uno build house on riverbank and build the foundation in a top soil. That no make no sense. Any engineer supposed to can tell you that. Any engineer can tell you that. Say you a build a house on a hillside. You can't build the house and no matter how deep you build the pillar and the foundation or the retaining wall, if it does not go to bedrock, once the land a slide, a slip or a slide, the wall of the top slide, the top soil, bedrock not slip. You see, bedrock does not slip. It's top soil slip off. So if you do not build your foundation and your house or the pillars them go down to bedrock and dig deep enough to reach bedrock, go through the bedrock, then you put the steel and fortify your thing, goes down in the bedrock to come up, there is no way your house can stay there when the landslide. Stiff clip, big up your name. Rain fall like crazy, but if you do not take the yo, me understand this. I understand. You see, when you're poor, me understand how poverty go. Me understand how poverty go. I am not going to act like I am oblivious of the fact that there are persons in Jamaica who are trying to make the best of them situation of them inner, and persons just are trying to do something. But you have to remember, when you do these things, it is a gamble. When you build and you do not build to code. See you bless, big up yourself, thank you mama. When you build your house and you don't build your house to code is a gamble. A gamble with your investment. You are gambling with your investment. Case so slick, big up yourself. You are gambling with your investment. And when you make these types of gamble, and when it come around and you lose your gamble, you have to pay. You have to pay. You have to pay. Because you can build a house in one space and then it fuck up and they start cost the government say, and the government fuck up or the government will come help you and the government will come give you back your money. You do not have a plan that is registered with the parish council. You don't have a plan. You never go to parish council and submit a plan. Parish council, your plan never go to a parish council meeting for the architects and the engineer them they approve your plan for show you whatever need to do. Because when you submit a plan in a cause, enough people have. Some say, yo, most people can. Yes, me understand that, brother. Me understand that, bro. But rules are rules and laws are laws. And you see, when we go against the rules and the laws, we have to take responsibility for our actions. The reason why these, and if I look at it and say, oh, those thief parish council want thief money and a bureaucracy, they want to put money in them friend, them pocket and them thing there and way. You can't look on it. You can't look on it now like that, brother. You cannot look on it that way there, bro. When me said so, when I build my house, I'm going to parish council, I can't my plan go. At 3 times, them turn down my plan. 3 times, them turn down my plan. 3 times, them turn down my plan. And every time I submit, I have to pay one different fee to submit it. But me vex and me say Ray and this and that, but you have to understand. Things are built to code for reasons like these. People might say, oh, hurricane now come. Me say how much hurricane come and this will never slide, this will never happen, that never flood, that never flood. Look what going on now. Be a place of flood when never flood yet. Be a place of flood when never flood yet. Be a land a slide we never slide yet. Be a river take a land where river never take yet. Somebody say, hurricane still. Yes, hurricane still can take your roof if it built to code. However, you stand a better chance if you build it to code. And the truth of the matter is this, bad man. The truth of the matter is this. I understand that people are poor and people are trying to make the best of a situation that they're in. And I'm not going to be knock a man hustle. I'm not going to tell a man say nothing. Try. But when you try, you have to understand say consequences and repercussions are there for whatever action you do. When you as a man, same like how if me as a man, me know say alright, boom, me I go sleep with a girl. And me I go get some pum pum. And me decide say me don't want to use no condom. Me have to understand say me choose not to use a condom. Me can not use a condom and nothing happen. Me good, she good, everybody good and everybody alright. But me can don't use a condom and me can catch a STD. Me can catch a STI. Me can breed the people them. And after me breed the people them, me can get a good baby mother or me can get a mad girl as a baby mother. But me have to live with the consequence of my actions. At the same thing when you go build a house, you can say, alright, but here we go on. Me get piece of land, my family have piece of land, me go fling one house on a piece of land. Yeah. What am I supposed to do rightfully? I'm supposed to get an architect and an engineer to build a plan to see how best I can build my house, and I'm supposed to go parish council and I'm supposed to get it approved, and after it approved, I can go build. Or I can say fuck that, I now waste some money getting a bombard engineer. I have one virgin with a contractor we can build a master virgin, and I have some virgin we can arrange, I can pay them a piece of food and I can make them build. I know say alright, all I need a 4 wall and 1 roof. So I can go dig and set some array red line slippy, I can build one little retaining wall, make them pack some stone in a one basket and come and I just do whatever I do and I build and then I live in my house. I can live in my house for 10 years good, 12 years good, 15 years good, and upon the 16th year rainfall and wash from my house. Upon the 16th year rainfall and wash from my house. Who is to be blamed then? Who is supposed to take responsibility then? Who? The government? If you blame and cuss Andrew Wellness or Mark Golding or whoever academy for cuss. Talk to me, man. And then you have a cuss and say, oh, I build them Billy Storm if you come mash up poor people house. Because they want poor people land. And that's what you do? That's why CNN there. That's why MSNB there. Me see how much hurricane I never see CNN, I never see MSNB there yet. So, oh, every hurricane will come to Jamaica, foreign news come here. Every single one. Every single one. So all of them conspiracy theorists say, so why CNN come here? And oh, it benefit them because they are the news. And that's what they get paid to do. They are called, the people that are here, when they leave Jamaica, they're going to go to Turks and Caicos. They're going to go to a next country that have a hurricane. They're going to go everywhere that hurricane is because that is their job. They're meteorologists. They're storm chasers. That's what they do for a living. They came to Jamaica because Jamaica was in the direct path of the hurricane, and they get paid a lot of money to document it because everybody wants their own correspondence that can go and spin their own narrative to tailor to their sponsors and the persons who advertise on their channel so they can earn. It's their job. That come like you go vex with a rubbish man if you come collect rubbish. How you know say rubbish I go there? Because the people them use things. You can't vex with the people and do them job. That's their jobs. You're gonna cuss and talk about how all of a sudden Fox News there. I never see Fox News. You never see Fox News because you don't watch Blood Clot TV. The only thing you watch is TikTok. You don't watch TV. When last you turn on your TV and watch Fox News? When last you go up on TV and go up on YouTube and go watch Fox News or MSNBC or CNN? The only thing you watch is TikTok because there's a fucking dunce. The only thing you watch is TikTok because he's a dunce, because you only does cheap entertainment. That's all you want. You just want 15 seconds for us to laugh and say, that's all you do. You don't watch nothing that is serious or educational. So how would you know if Fox News ever came to Jamaica before? The TV yard, you have cable on your TV? They don't even have cable. On YouTube alone, you watch on your TV. On Netflix. On Hulu. On Amazon Prime. When last you watch some news, some real news on your TV? When last? When last? So how you gonna know if Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, all of them news stations go to hurricane or storm zones to go and report? How you going to know that? The people are, me say man, one man on TV, I read the news and the man I say, Jamaica does not have the infrastructure to withstand a category 5 hurricane. And me see the whole of the bumbleclad done said TikTok of them jump up and talk about that man ya, like this him and this Jamaica. Or this him and this Jamaica. He's an idiot. What part of Jamaica have infrastructure? What part of Jamaica have infrastructure to survive category 5 hurricane? What part of Jamaica have it? Which infrastructure in a Jamaica can withstand the direct hit of a category 5 hurricane? The man say Jamaica does not have the adequate road network. Oh, what part of Jamaica have road? We have Highway 2000. Highway 2000 a road network. You ever go to Florida yet and drive on a road? You ever go to New York or any state in America go drive from highway? Them say New York have one of the worst, the failing infrastructure in the whole entire United States of America. And when you go to America, go see road. When you see road, America, sometimes you go and see some road that twist up so. So you see road, them a twist up over them one another. Be a road that twist up, road them. You can't, if you don't have GPS affair, you last. If you don't have GPS offering, you're last. You can't know where the ras you go. Or when you use GPS, you're still last. When you talk about road, Jamaica have road? Where show me road at Jamaica. Show me the road at Jamaica. Show me where part of Jamaica road there. Where part of Jamaica road there? Down to the highway them where we are drive from Mobile and where we are go man. Patrol upon them. So where part the highway, where part the road, where part the road there where they are Jamaica? Them say used to is a elevator thing and never see casino. But because you don't know no better, you don't look on the little asphalt we have spread out and feel like them they are road. When the man talk about road, you talk about road network. Where if that road is black, because let me show you what is real road network. If you don't know, if you never know this. What is a real road network? A road network is when you have whole heap of roads that interconnect to other roads. So if this road block, you still can move and go around and find the next road. You know how many communities in Jamaica? How many major communities and major townships in Jamaica? If one road block, nobody can go in or out of the community. You know how much place in Jamaica if one road block, one entire section of Jamaica can't pass and nobody can go there? That is what you call insufficient road network. When you only have one way in, one way out. Or one major road for go there, for carry heavy equipment. So we don't have no road infrastructure. When the man say, Jamaicans live in shacks. You don't jump and talk about who live in a shack, who live in a, you don't live in a shack, me not live in a shack. But there are Jamaicans who live in shacks. One of those dunce and fool. The man never say every single Jamaican live in a shack, you know. The man say Jamaicans live in shacks. And then the people them on TikTok about, oh, Jamaica with shack. I'll be a big house there, Jamaica. Done said. There are more people living in poverty in Jamaica than people who are living off means. There are more persons in Jamaica living in subhuman conditions, in third world conditions than there are. Because enough we live in a first world condition. Enough we there are live in a first world condition. We have light, we have internet access, we live in a concrete solid house, we have indoor plumbing, but there are many people in Jamaica who don't have that. There are many people in Jamaica who doesn't have that. There are many people in Jamaica who have zinc and shingle roof. You have enough people in Jamaica who do not have a fan. You have many people in Jamaica who don't have light in them yard, but the light where they them yard, it's not regulated. Enough people have light, and the light where you have, no inspector never come inspect the light in your house. And yet still JPS there because so enough of we got the bandole away. Enough of we got the bandole away. When we have a virgin, you can get inspector money and in not even have to come, just fill out one farm and say your house inspect, and you got JPS and JPS just come connect the light. Enough of we live in them type of setting. At Jamaica this bandole they have everything, for circumvent everything. So enough of we live in a concrete house and the wiring in the house no good. My house, the wiring no bumbo clock good night. I'm tell you say when I like them pop off. I'm living a good first world house, and that would consider my house as substandard. The thing will pop off because it never anchored properly to the pot head. It was not anchored properly, so that would cause my house to fail an inspection. When I talk about first world, we could go to America now, so we could go back to America. So me here no fun talk, but I be a board house there America. The places where board house there America, them get hurricane. Do they get hurricane? The houses in America are built for the climate and the weather conditions of America. The houses in Jamaica are built for the climate and the weather conditions of Jamaica. In Florida, the places that are on the hurricane belt are built. The houses in Florida are built different from the houses in Arkansas and the houses in New York. Every country have them different thing. The way our house built for tornado different from how the house built for hurricane. Because even if you have a concrete structure, if a tornado hold a concrete structure, it tear it up same way. Say it wouldn't make no sense. If a tornado hold for me house at Jamaica, it fuck it up. And my house a solid concrete and decking. So when you build a house in America, in a tornado zone, it makes no sense for you to build a structure above house, above the ground with concrete, because it still have to mash it up. What them do in a tornado places, them build the basement with concrete, brick and mortar, and pour this up. And then the upstairs now them build with board and strap with different type of engineering things and for withstand certain wind force. But once you get a tornado warning, you run go down in a concrete cellar, in a tornado shelter, and you lock that with a dead trap door. And when the tornado gone, you come back out. And if the house blow away, it build back easy because it's cheaper to build back that than to build back a concrete structure. Nothing when man make, no make for last forever. There is nothing that man makes that is made to last forever. Nothing at all. So you build things if you have to build things in the way of hurricane, you have to build it for withstand the hurricane or for it to be fixed after the hurricane gone. So when the man say about how Jamaicans live in a shack, I me can go down a Raytown on the back part, me can go a Dunkirk, me can go Bower Banks, me can go out down a south side of some part, me can go a Greenwich Farm, me can go a Portland Cottage, me can go big enough place, me can go to Waterhouse and see you and see shack of them place there too. So what the fuck we not talk about? Jamaicans do. Most people who live on hillside are shack upon hillside. Now them hillside, most of them places are shack. Because even if it make out a concrete, if the foundation not built properly, it is a shack. It is a shack. If the foundation is not built properly, it is a shack. Not because I know zinc make it and board, a concrete make, but it is still a shack. Because it not built to code, is a shack. I will not take offense. The people might report the news. The truth is the truth. Which lie the man them tell. Uno offended by it because uno probably feel like uno better. Uno feel like uno so better than poverty. The whole are we poor. The whole are we poor. And I'm gonna say America have a lot of shocks too. You know what I like? You know what I like? We as a society, or we as a country, or people in general, if me, I gotta tell you, say, I'm gonna ask you a question. If car lick me down already, if me I walk across the road and car lick me down, and you know say car lick me down, and me see I walking at the road and I say, bro, you know say car gonna lick you down, or car will lick you down, what make more sense? It make more sense if I say, allow me at the road, make car lick me down, cause car lick you down already. That make more sense, or you say, alright bro, real talk, I'm come out of the road. Are you gonna say, you don't have no right to tell me say car will lick me down, cause car lick you down already? Jamaican have this dirty mentality. We feel like say, just because somebody got through something already, them can't tell you not to do something or point out your flaws. Like the only person that warrant your respect is somebody who has never been through anything before. Yeah, I got talk about this man. I come talk about Jamaica have shock like America have shock. Did you hear the man did say America? Did you hear the man say and report? America is the best place in the world. We don't have shocks, and Jamaica alone have shocks. You hear the man did say that? We not talk about, but America have shock too. So you pointing out say America have shock. That I go save the house them we flatten down Black River. The people them will lose them house and them roof. You pointing out say America have shock too. That I go make them people save them house and them roof. The problem with no phone is on quicker to take offense than for listen. On listen for attack, on listen for response, on don't listen to understand. And those are characteristics of persons with very low IQ and low understanding. People who are uneducated have the propensity to be offended by everything. People with low IQ, them quick to point out the fault in other people than to understand and accept responsibility and accountability for their own actions. Brother, we are currently, because someone feel like say, okay, because the hurricane come off our shores, it gone. We still are suffer. We not start see half of the consequences and repercussions of these actions yet. The pneumonia them not start coming yet. The disease them where come from all of these flooding now go come yet. The mold and all them something where come from all of them flooding. We not start see it yet. The homelessness, the hunger, the raising of goods and resources and services, the shortage of things, of the food shortage, and all them things, we don't start feeling things yet. The burden that it's going to place on our government and our resources of this country in the rebuilding activities, we don't start see them there yet. So we don't jump on a table. Oh, so we survive it, and ray. The EPA gastro. You know how much people have gastroenteritis? You know how much people have gastroenteritis? You know how much unwanted pregnancy come out of this hurricane, yeah? You know how much girl their man yard where them never even like the man, but because them never have nowhere else to go, them have to go take couple backers in that rain, yeah? Cause everybody a buy bread. Everybody a buy sardine and body beef. I mean, I see nobody a buy condom. I mean, I see nobody a buy condom. And most of we have 2 or 3 more days left for lock up in our yard. So enough of you tired of body already, you have more body to get. Whole heap more body to get. Whole heap more body to get. They'll say, what is my point? My point is that you're already in a poverty. You already have 2 and 3 pitney where you can't feed. You have a next one pitney come right now. If you come add to the fact say you don't have a roof, you don't have nowhere to live, you don't have no food, you don't have no shelter. If you add to that. Then a simple one too, you know. Rambling, I come myself for rambling. That is my MO, rambling. So if you know why you're rambling, a simple one too. Click the little icon, block me. So when you see Regal I say go, nothing wrong with that, auntie. And everybody I go think as broad as how me think. Me think broad or wide, but try to think about everything. That's why people always cuss and say Triple. All they do a point out problem. That's all they do. A point out. But that me get paid for. That's how me get paid for, you know. Me get paid as a critic. Me get paid for analyze. Me get paid for my perspective and my analysis of things. And that me get paid for. So that is why I'm so good at my job. Because me major in the minor. me think critically, me think about every little aspect of everything, and that's why me can't sleep at night time. See ya, big up yourself. Thank you very much for the roses, yeah, more. It don't make no sense to run up and down and go and like say everything is all quite contrary. You can't just think, just be oblivious and say, oh, what happened? And I say, go, some of us have to think about what is going to come. Some of us have to prepare. Them always say, the man who fail for plan, your plan for fail. That's why enough poor people stay poor. Because they do not think about their actions before them do it. They are very impulsive. They don't think about the consequences and repercussions of what it is that they are doing when they are doing. Because they will make mistakes. They will act in the moment. Regular. But the difference between rich and poor, may I tell you, one of the biggest differences between rich and poor is education and critical thinking. And one of the biggest disparity between rich and poor, critical thinking. See there? Data said they look at the broader picture. True. Rich people look on the broader picture, bro. Rich people have it. People have, because the truth of the matter is, so when you don't have nothing to lose, you don't care about nothing. When you do not have anything to lose, you don't care. I just big up yourself, my father. When you do not have anything to lose, you don't think about what it is that you're doing. Somebody say, oh, I'm not rich. I'm not that poor. I'm not that poor. You understand what I say? Zin, when you sit so and jump up and just be impulsive in your action and just do where you just feel if you do all the time and just act on your normal animalistic instinct and urges. It will make problem. It will make problem. I go there for everybody. We have a reach thing. I just big up yourself. We have a have it a go reach way. And all of we are going to make mistakes. Nothing wrong with making a mistake. I don't tell a man say enough to make a mistake. But you have to learn from a mistake. Making the same mistake over and 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 over is madness. That is insanity. That is insanity, bro. When you get up and you see somebody right beside you, come like you there so sit down and see somebody get up and use them beer and hold on the pot cover and it burn them and then flash them and put it down. You see next somebody get up beside you, hold the pot, flash them and it burn them and then drop the pot cover and then you get up. And a tablecloth there's a piece of cardboard, there's a piece of paper and you still take your hand and hold the pot cover and it burn you flash it and drop it and say, rascal, it hot. You don't have to learn from your mistake, father. You can learn from them. Say a smart man learn from his mistake, but a wise person, somebody who is wise, learn from the mistakes of others. So you can see a certain lifestyle will be permeated or perpetuated by all of the people around you, and then you fall right back in the same lifestyle of them people around you. I just big up yourself again, my father. Vertex, big up. When we there so and see what really are going on in this situation and how them things are going on and how it will affect we after the hurricane, because the hurricane they already. We can't back down our fight, but we can minimize the effects of it. We can minimize the effects of it. We can minimize the effects. Penche say, I left my community because of that. And big up yourself, auntie. Because you have to want better for yourself. Enough people are cuss and say you switch, but who gives a fuck? You have to want better for yourself. You have to break that chain there. You have to break that chain there, brother. You have to elevate yourself from out of some of them family curse here. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes moving from one place to a next, even if the place where you move from is not obviously better, sometimes a change of environment is all you need. Sometimes just a change of environment is all you need to make yourself better. Sometimes a change of environment is all you need. Because you see, when you're in our unfortunate situation where you're growing at that, you develop comfort. You develop comfort in that situation. You develop comfort in that situation. You can't get stronger when you're comfortable. You have to be agitated. You have to have frictional forces acting upon you for you to overcome those frictional forces to make you stronger, to smooth you out, to refine you, to pressurize you, to make you shine like a diamond. You need that heat and that pressure and those frictional forces to act on you for you to become better. Daughter of Benjamin's a real thought that you have to set some pressure you put them. Yes, you have to try to make your put them life better than yours. You have to do everything you can do to facilitate better for them than what you did have. Not for you feel like set us because you did rough for you put them automatically if you come in a rough. It's not a bomb buckler. You put them the stepping stone them and the platform them we can make them better. Right now we can see what going on now. We educate it certain way we see it. Use the education to be beneficial to you. You have sense. You know say dirty water carry germs. Why you survive the hurricane and out a door in a dirty water run up and down? That makes sense? Everybody know. Everybody know say dirty water carry germs. Why you outside in the dirty water and run up and down? Just because you want to put one video on internet to get couple likes, what the likes are going to do for you? What the likes are going to do for you? When your toenail them pick up all of them germs here and your toenail ratting out and a drop out. The 2,000 likes when you get on one video with you run up and down out the door, all that beneficial to you. Can you big up yourself? Thank you, mama. Somebody say outside with and inside with ain't no difference. Fuck real talk. In your house, the water will come in your house. Half of the roof it come from in your house. The water where you set and open, you do a rainwater splashing, different from when you go out the door on the road, go run through blood clot shit water. You go out the door, go run through shit water and dirty water. With be all zinc out there, all nail, and all them sit if you got tap on, if you go give yourself tetanus and gangrene, and different type of infection. Brother, me can't understand people in that. It come like from your left school, you forget everything when you learn, daddy. And when I tell you you're supposed to be the best scholar, you know. But the whole away, we did basic science in a primary school to high school, basic science. GS a bunch of young people. I know young people them there. May I ask you that question? What age you consider young? What age you not consider young? What age you not consider young? It's cable, speak up yourself. What age you not consider young? $18, you know, young again, you're a big somebody, you know, you're adult, you know, age of consent at 18. For you can get consent for go vote and drink liquor, you're supposed to have consent for have sense, because you go to school, just like the other way. When we look upon them, say, I be a big 30-year-old people, I see run up and down out the door. I think I look up at them, I be a big bumbuckler to man, them are the careless and flow, fuck young boy. That's why I see me run up and down out the door. Because you're rich. You're rich, mama. Only day I run up and down and I do one heap of foolishness and I waste on a life and I dash for this and dash for that just because on want couple likes. Careless or no careless. Me see her last night. Everybody I put up bare things for close friends. I show them pum pum. For the ladies, them I show on a pum pum in close friends. And I show on a play on a vagina. Can I see a couple of them, you know? I'm not cuss. Come on, I go tell them, I enjoy the view still, you know. Me enjoy the view, come watch them and big up all who admin and close friends still. Me not go around, you know. Me appreciate it. I'm here alone and little loneliness did there. I'm not going to tell them, I appreciate it. Me appreciate when I put me on a close friend and show me a vagina. Somehow, no. I never really want to see a vagina for true still, but me see it and me give God thanks to it. Me not go buy the animal feed me and them say if I give God for small mercies. Yes, me saw a vagina. Yes, when I put up a couple of videos. I may enjoy the view. Now I got tell a lie. But the question, what me I go ask you now? When the hurricane gone, you don't have work to go back. You don't have to go back to work. You don't have to go back in a society. People not gonna know say if you pum pum on did put up. Cause me have 1, 2, 3, 4 phone me have right. So 5 phone me have. And yeah, you can't really screenshot off of close friends. But if I was a junker, I could take my next phone and video. I want to post my close friend still. Prepare say, where can I see the post? Zane? Mama say, what is close friends? Alright, close friends. Alright, let me show you. I'm not going to show you the people in parts. I'm just going to show you what close friends is. Close friends is when you go over on Instagram. When you go over on Instagram. It's when you go on Instagram and you look on this part and go over here, so you see the red circle them. The red circle them mean they are the people them are the normal part. You see when you see the circle go around the person name green, that mean a close friends content. Or when you see one like a star on it, a close friend, that is like private. So when you post something in your story, you can select who you want to see it. So you can add persons to your close friends group where you want to see the video them where you want to put. You can write normal things or videos or whatever. But most people, they put like expletive things or sexually sexually suggestive things in there, nude pictures and stuff like that in there, and videos of them having sexual interactions with their partners. They put it like exclusive content. Thank you very much, Daddy. So a lot of the people last night, I don't know who started, but last night in the middle of the hurricane, BA people just did put up BA things. Like one person started say, add me to your close friends, and then see BA people start put it up on them status say close friends this. And me in a couple people close friends well. So when the people them start post videos of them and them man having sexual intercourse with them face, with them body, with them tattoo and beating, all very, very distinguishing features where it's obvious that it's them for true. In the video them plain as day with them a moan and a scream out and a take some penises big like Coca-Cola bottle. And all them things. You understand? Me see it. Me see it. And everybody see it. Now, I'm not the type of person who is going to take my phone and video my next phone watching it. But there are a lot of persons that do it. And why would you, knowing that you are somebody who is gainfully employed to an organization, put up videos of yourself nude or doing sexually suggestive or sexually explicit things. If it is with your partner. After you drink the liquor, enough people that them here just drink liquor and yam food and have sex. So them just, when you're horny and when you're intoxicated, you might not think straight. And last night was a full moon too, I guess. So when you do all of them, sit there and post it now. And then tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, your video starts circulate because somebody videoed your video and put it out. And everybody starts see it. Are you see when I go shame? And everybody is into voyeurism until you're wrong, somebody watch it, you know. If I does voyeurism, you just put it up on your normal page. Because I tell you somebody this what you know, I say. Women only feel sexually harassed by people who them not like. Women only feel sexually harassed by people who them don't like. If them like you and them find it attractive, it is not sexual harassment. But once them find it repulsive and disgusting and them not attracted to you, anything, all if you tell them hello is sexual harassment. So when people who you don't like or you don't interested in start see your naked video them and have pictures and videos of you in them phone, that is not voyeurism anymore. That is indecent exposure. So I am imploring the people them. Don't make that hurricane here and honest. Make you do things where you end up regret. Or cost your job. Or cost your sanity. Or your dignity, your pride. You understand? You understand? You don't have to think through things, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I am not going to lie. Yes, me enjoy the view. Me enjoy the view, but at what price? At what cost? At what price? At what cost? And me as a man, me and my woman do sit and my woman go put it up. Not because my body little, but me I go vex. Because why you put out my business out the road? Not even my business as in my body. Me I talk about like you as my woman. Why would I comfortable with everybody as see my woman vagina? Why? Me I go come. Me personally no comfort. Call me fool, call me old fashioned. But me no want everybody see the vagina when me I get. Me know everybody for see vagina when me I get. Me feel shame. Me I go vex. Me I go vex. Me personally I go vex. Me I go vex. Me know everybody for see vagina when me I get. Me know want. Me sorry. Me I guess me fool. Me no want everybody see the vagina when me I get. Me no want them see it. Me no want them see it. Me no want everybody see a titty. Me no want everybody see a body. Me no want everybody see a pum pum. Me no want them see it. Me sorry. If you go a beach and then see a body a beach and a piece of your titty a beach, that different. But on your internet, on your page, me know everybody see a body. Me know everybody see a pum pum. Me no want everybody to see a pokey. Me don't want everybody to see a pokey. Me no want everybody to see a pokey. Me sorry. Me no want everybody to see a pokey. Not even in your drawers. Me no want everybody to see a pokey. Me no want you post nothing on your page with the whole of your pokey just print out. Me no like it. Me no like it. Me don't like it. Me no care. Me no care. Call me old fashioned. Call me watch it pum. Call me insecure. Call me controlling. Me no care. Me no want it. Me no want everybody to see a pokey. Me no want that happen. You can go tell your friend, because I know if your friend not show a pokey. That's one thing me and would she not show a pokey. Not doing it. Could never. Could never. Could never. Must accident or unbeknownst. Or if you got a beach, you see if you got a beach, you said someone put up a picture in your beach, your bad suit fine. But you just in a bathroom a video poke, so? And I shove up your butt. Come on, man. Have a little pride and a little dignity, man. Oh gosh. There must be more, you must have more suitable things to post for your page than your tonton. You're not a stripper. You're not a stripper. Why you need to post your pum pum? Why? Why you need to post your parts them? Why? You don't need to do that. And then, when the man them in your DM, I send you be a body picture now. And the man them in your DM, I treat you like you're a whore. And I call you, and I make suggestions to come eat you, or joke you, or coerce you into having sexual relations. You cuss and say the man them a dirty man. You can't cuss them, you cannot vex with the man them say them is a dirty. You cannot vex with the man them. You advertise yourself. Like you sell goods and services. You have your wares them thrown out on a tapali like you're an igla. And you vex when people ask you what is the price for your mangoes. You vex, you're out here acting like you're selling guinea. And then you vex when somebody come and ask if them can taste and buy. That no make no sense. You're an adult, you're a big man and you're a big woman. You're supposed to be responsible. You're supposed to have sense. You're supposed to have sense. Some are too desperate for attention, man. If you want to show your pum pum, go on OnlyFans. Actually earn something from you showing your pum pum. I mean, prostitution is the oldest profession. I am not knocking somebody with it because prostitutes provide a very necessary service. Because you have men out here who are unable to coerce women to give them vagina without any monetary exchange. So if you are a man and you are earning enough money that you feel like it is necessary for you to purchase vaginal favors or to get inside of viscous innards of a young lady by exchanging your monetary contributions, it's up to you. It is up to you what you want to do as two consenting adults. However, if you are claiming that you are not a sex worker or you are not somebody who indulges in any form of prostitution, whether it be auditory, visual or physical prostitution, however, you are peddling your wares or you're advertising what God has given you or what you have purchased on the internet, and then you're upset when somebody inquires the cost of the goods and services that you're advertising that you have to offer. If that is not mental illness, I don't know what else is. James, no. You can't dare so. A perpetrate, a impersonate, because me could put it at that. You are impersonating a sex worker and then get vexed when people mistake you for a sex worker. Eh? You can't vex when people see you as a... That don't make no sense, brother. That come like me, put on my me set a boom and go buy one JCF uniform, one brown suit, and go buy one Toyota Hilux. Zin, one white Toyota Hilux or one black Toyota Hilux, and me put on one JCF uniform and drive up and down and go park downtown, and then me come out of the Hilux and I walk up and down. And somebody get robbed and them run come to me, officer, them does rob me. And then me I go look on it, people and say, listen to me now, sir. Not because you see me here dressed like a police officer with all the badges and decorations, and you see me come out of a vehicle that resembles a police vehicle. That does not mean that I am a police officer. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you see me here dressed in a police uniform? How dare you see me with Jamaica Constabulary Force right on my shirt. How dare you see me with my rank on my shoulder? How dare you see me coming out of a Toyota Hilux and think that I am a police officer? Get a hold of yourself, man. Pull yourself together, man. Get a hold of yourself. Mike Anthony, yes, man. Dave Chappelle. Look at yourself, brother. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous, brother. Me, I tell you, dog. It's ridiculous, grudge. Big up yourself, my father. It's ridiculous, brother. When I said something, look at all them people, yeah. Pray them something, yeah. Look on it that way, yeah. I encourage people to be the best version of yourself that you possibly can. I mean, understand, so sometimes.
Thank you for watching. Stay updated with breaking news and top stories in sports, music, politics, business, and more on the Microwave
TV Jamaica website or watch us on our channels.